Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ngayon ng opinion, reaction itong post the political blogger. Title, Flood Control King Alex Abilido, owner of Legacy Construction. Okay. So, meron yung isiniwalat ng Pangulong Marcos Jr., yung top 15 na contractors sa Pilipinas na gumagawa ng flood control projects. Ang number 1 doon is Legacy Construction. Ang may-ari si Alex Abilido. So sino si Alex Abilido? Ito, i-share ko sa inyo ang post ni the political blogger para pag-usapan natin. Sabi niya, he is one of the handful of Filipinos who owns a house in the famous Malibu City in California, known for its beautiful beaches and celebrities as residents. Wow, galing! He also owns a penthouse apartment in Manhattan's Fifth Avenue worth at least $5 million. Manhattan sa New York. He moves around in New York in a chauffeur-driven Rolls-Royce and flies on his own private jet. He lavishes his girlfriend Maria with glittering gold and diamond jewelry and luxury bags and expensive clothing. And she flaunts this status symbols item on Instagram for people to envy. Such is the life of Alex Abilido, owner and CEO of the Legacy Construction Corporation, which earlier this week leaped to national prominence after his company came out as number 1 among 15 contractors that bagged $100 billion in flood control projects. A scrutiny of DPWH contracts awarded to Legacy during the Marcos administration were all flood control projects. And based on initial findings by no less than President Marcos Jr., most, if not all, of these projects that the DPWH had implemented were ghost projects. Ito na yung sabi ng Pangulo na palpak o guni-guni, ghost. Among the recent contracts bagged by Legacy are the following. May 22, 2025, 94 million flood control project in Kawit, Cavite. May 16, this year lang, 236 million in San Jose Occidental, Mindoro. February 18, 95 million in Ginatilan, Cebu. January 6, 232 million in San Agustin, Tablas Island, Romblon. December 27, 2024, 230 million in Nauhan, Occidental, Mindoro. Na-assign ako dito sa Nauhan. Alam ko, palaging nababaha ang bayang ito. December 20, 96 million in Isabela, Negros Occidental. December 18, 203 million in Rizal River, Tablas Island, Romblon. December 18 din, 277 million in Paluan, Occidental, Mindoro. December 12, 138 million in Kalintaan, Occidental, Mindoro. Just for these contracts, over a 6 months period, starting December 2024 up to present, Legacy had already cornered 1.6 billion. Wow, 6 months lang, bilis. And there are many more. All flood control projects worth billions of pesos, public funds that were stolen. Abilido has definitely become the king of flood control projects, a title that he won from his closeness to Speaker Martin Romualdez. Legacy is not a newcomer in the DPWH circle of contractors with questionable track records. In 2018, it was already ranked number 10 among the biggest contractors of DPWH. But during the Marcos administration, Legacy swiftly dethroned the leaders of the PAC to become number 1, overtaking Sara Diskaya and Saldeco. Upon the recommendation of DPWH Secretary Bunuan, Abilido was able to win the favored status position in the award of flood control projects using pork barrel funds that Romualdez had carved out for himself and for his cousin, the president. With money flowing in like a flash flood, Abilido also stepped up on his ostentatious lifestyle. He bought a house in Malibu, sa California ito, to live alongside the rich and the famous, a luxurious penthouse, Rolls Royce, and more, private jet. Grabe. His girlfriend, a former hotel receptionist, drives a Porsche, wears gold and diamond jewelry, collects luxury bags, dines at the most expensive restaurants. Alex operates Legacy with his brother Raymond. According to Bacolod City Representative Albi Benitez, the brothers originally came from Victoria City, Negros Occidental. The Abilido brothers have made Romblon their new home and turned it into a kingdom of sorts where they play the role of generous benefactors. Okay. So, ayan po ang post ni I don't know how true, but marami na akong nababasang post articles ng political blogger. It's well researched. So, tabayan na natin ano ang mangyayari sa pangako ng Pangulo na pananagutin. Pananagutin ang mga magnanakaw. Sinong mananagot? Contractor lang ba? To me, mas importante ang mga contractors na mapanagot dahil sila ang punot dulo sa problemang ito. Okay, salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon dahil ang income natin sa channel na ito is pantulong po natin sa tribo. Sa ngayon, namimigay tayo ng livelihood assistance sa kanila, nagpapatanim ng saging lakatan at Arabica coffee. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Sa ere ilang manang ilma, so mag-abuno sila sa ilang kape na nahatag sa ilaha. So duha ka bangag tagtunga sa kutsara. So kining ilang abono complete og urea. So bangilid man naa sa ibabaw ang bangag. So mo na ni ang itsura sa ila sa pakabulan nga ilang kapitambok og maayo ang tubo. O karon gawas sa kaping ilang tinanom mo pagyud ni ang ilang tanom nga lakatan. So hapit na gyud mamunga. O karon human sa pag-abono nag-spray na pod sa kape.
Basta
Maluwi sa inyo. Ako na manggudian lang.
salamat sa Ginoo unang-una. Salamat po sa nagtanaw sa YouTube nga padayong yapon ng pagtabang sa paghatag sa chemicals o sa complete para makahawas sa mo pong tinanom nga makatabang yapon sa makahawas mikalisod mo sa pagsuporta sa naghatag sa kape. Ora na daghang salamat.
Salamat kayo. So kining ilang tanom ilang manang ilma 350 ni ka kape. So daghan gyud ang ilang tanom. So magdugang pa ni sila sa pagpananom. So kining among tanom nga kape 12,105. So daghan gyud ang among tanom nga kape. 25 ka pamilya na sad ang nakatanom sa kape.